Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini reading, focusing on what's really in your person's heart and soul for you. General as always, guys. It won't resonate with every single person. So please do take from this what makes sense for you and release what doesn't make sense. If you are interested in your own personal private reading at this time, that information is down below in the description box. And I will include a link down below to my deck shop, which will include the links to all of the decks that are featured here today, Leo. All right, so let's begin. Let's grab a couple of cards from my He Said, She Said Oracle deck. Starting with this one. He said, "You're the one for me always." She said, "You're the one for me forever." What a beautiful card. Let's hope that the rest of this reading is just as amazing. Let's grab another. He said, "I don't want to lose you." She said, "You've already lost me." So there clearly have been some challenges here when it comes to this partnership, unfortunately, but let's go ahead and take a look and see what is going on. What else do you need to be made aware of at this time? What's really in their heart and their very soul when it comes to this connection? And maybe, Leo, you are also able to resonate with the messages for yourself. So let's grab some insight here from my newest deck. This is my Silhouettes deck, and it's got silver edging and it's also available without it. So let's go ahead and see from this deck, Leo, what needs to come through for you. Angels and spirit guides, please. What's really in this person's heart and soul? We have spinning out of control. You were always my peace. Without you, everything in my life is falling apart. Losing you has brought my life into a state of chaos. Whoa. And I mean, just the verbiage there, because this card clearly says, I don't want to lose you. And the feminine message, you've already lost me. So now this masculine is losing control. They're spinning out of control. Their life is chaotic right now. It's not going well. Okay, and the thing is, at one point in time, this was a forever type connection. You know, they saw you as the one, and you saw them as the one too. So the goal here is to see if you guys can bring that back. We have listen. Talking is not enough if we see right through each other without actually hearing what we're saying. And it's true. Communication has to be better. You both have to listen to each other and actually understand where you're both coming from. But maybe that was an issue. Maybe instead of really trying to talk this out, you guys were arguing more than talking and listening. Which could be totally understandable, because look at this. We have a mystery man. Whoa, this is painting a very interesting scenario. And then we've got a broken feminine. So here's the thing. We might have role reversal going on here. Let me read these cards to you. We've got mystery man. You don't have to tell him about me. We can just keep having fun together. I don't need to meet your family, your friends. It's our little secret. Come on over. So this is a masculine energy here that could have represented a third party situation. And we've got a broken feminine who was not in a good place that allowed this mystery man to be a part of her life. So, what's coming through here? He said, I don't want to lose you, but this masculine here has lost the feminine to someone else. That's what's coming through. And if we took these cards away, that card paints a very different picture, because it looks like we have a masculine who might have done something to hurt the feminine. But what's presenting itself here is that we have a feminine who ended up hurting a masculine and getting with another person. Interesting. Wasn't expecting it to go in that direction, but that's what's presenting itself here. Take it if it makes sense. If the genders are reversed, it could be a mystery woman for some of you guys. It could be a broken masculine for some of you. Take it for how it makes sense gender-wise, okay? We've got steamy mood. No one arouses me, entices me, touches me the way you do. Our sexual chemistry is on fire. The question here is, who is this happening with? You know, who is this person that sexually arouses you in this way? Is it this mystery man or woman, or is it the person that you are with to begin with? Only you can answer that question. So I'm not surprised to see this apocalypse. As long as we've got this situation going on with third parties and infidelities, this tower was going to come down. Okay? The tower will fall when you ignore the red flags every time without fail. So if we have a broken feminine here that created these red flags, those red flags were ignored, and that's what brought the tower down. Whoa. We also have blind. You can't unlock the possibilities unless you see the possibilities. So you both have to get to a place where you see hope in this, that there is a possibility that you guys can work this out. Otherwise, this does create a bit of a stalemate here, okay? We do have solitude. There's a difference between being alone, feeling alone, and choosing to spend time alone. Choose the one that allows you to gather your thoughts, to heal, and to love yourself first, which is much needed, I feel, after having gone through something this catastrophic and painful and destructive in a relationship. The best course of action, perhaps, is to spend time alone, to figure out your thoughts, where you're at, how you're feeling. If you don't relate to that, maybe it is your person that needs alone time and downtime to just assess their heart space, their heart, their soul. That's what we're taking a look at here today. That might be what it is that they need to do to be able to fix this whole situation. Whoa, that's heavy stuff. All right. So let's add to this with some tarot. We're going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. Tarot with a twist. If you're not familiar with this deck, I have included new Oracle messages as well as new court cards that are exclusive to this deck. And of course, it includes the 78 original tarot messages. So let's see here, Leo. You got the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So this page is a page that can offer solid beginnings, being able to lay down a more solid foundation in the partnership. This is a grounded young person. So maybe, Leo, your person is younger than you, but they actually have a good head on their shoulders. Okay? Because the Page of Pentacles is about manifestation, new enterprises. Perhaps they just want to be able to turn over a new leaf and start again. Because clearly things are spinning out of control right now. And whoever resonates with this, whether divine masculine or feminine, whoever's life is kind of going nuts and crazy and chaotic right now because of these infidelities that are represented here. But if you guys can actually listen to each other and create healing not only in your own heart, but in the situation, in the relationship, then you can have this Two of Cups, harmony, balance in the relationship. Bring love back into the equation here between the two of you. You guys are actually very compatible. But with this mystery man or woman coming in, I just feel that there were choices that were made that were not good. And therefore, the other person ended up losing the other. Either you lost them or they lost you. That's what I'm getting from that. So we've got the Seven of Wands here. This is your own fire energy here. It could have been you that took the high road here. Okay? But it could also be you that is feeling very territorial if somebody stepped in on your connection and really took your person away. You ended up losing them because somebody else came in and took them away. And maybe you just feel like you're the one that's losing control. You've tried everything to be able to maintain control in the situation, but right now things are spinning out of control. That is what's coming through here. It could also have been you, for some of my Leos, that entered into a third-party situation. And so you ended up losing somebody that you might have been in a relationship with, and now it's your life that's just chaotic and crazy. But it does seem to me that by just kind of going into hermit mode, which is very much a part of this vibe of that solitude card, you'll be able to figure things out for yourself, because with that hermit energy, there's a potential to bridge the gap to bring you guys back together. Okay, so maybe in the meantime, it's just time to take a break from each other. This is another card with the Four of Swords, feeling stressed out, anxious, allowing your fears maybe to just overwhelm you. But this is a resting period right here to kind of take a break from this Tower moment and to reassess things, you know? So this is another card where you need solitude. Maybe you both do. And then we've got the Saber of Air. It's time to clean house. Cut toxicity out of your life. Bad relationships, whether romantic in nature, friendships, or unhealthy family connections need to be addressed, released, and cleansed out of your life. Don't hold on to the past or heavy baggage you've been carrying. Throw it out like yesterday's trash. Time to move on and bring in some fresh air. Depends on where you're at in this storyline here, Leo. If you're detaching yourself from somebody that cheated on you, that entered into a third-party situation, and you're cleaning house, so to speak, and you're cutting things out, cutting this person out of your life so that you can restore peace and find love elsewhere, bring in this Two of Cups for yourself, then fantastic. If it's the other way around, you know, then take it that way. But that is what's presenting itself here. So maybe this much needed break in the meantime is actually a good thing for some of you guys. Okay, so let's add to this with some additional guidance. And it's just gotten really cloudy and dark here. I'm going to turn on my light. Hold on one second. Okay. Much better. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some guidance from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know? Wrapping things up for this mini reading. So clearly, this has been a very challenging connection. Tower moment has happened, or if it hasn't yet, it's about to. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. Look at that, guys. Anxiety. I feel it. That's why we've got this Four of Swords. Fear, anxiety. Yeah, makes sense. There was a time when I was open to love and all of its vulnerabilities. I was brave, unafraid. But heartbreak has a way of changing a person, causing us to be closed off, holding ourselves back from finding true love. My anxieties have covered me in a blanket of fear. I'm so cold in this darkness, and I'm not sure I can ever let anyone in again. So if you're masculine, if you're divine, you know, feminine, whoever resonates with that anxious type energy, part of that anxiety stems from decisions that were made that were not good ones. So if you are a broken feminine, if you resonate with this energy, whether you're a man or a woman, okay, it is just energy, then you kind of contributed to the situation and the challenges and obstacles. And so this could be you feeling really stressed out and anxious. If it's not you, then it's your person. But I can't help but feel it for possibly the feminine here, feeling very anxious over choices that were made that were not good. If there were infidelities and if you did enter into a love triangle with this mystery man. Okay? But again, that could be reversed for some of you. We do have healing. This card says, you hurt me. You shattered my hopes and dreams. You kept me in the shadows, ashamed of our love. You didn't appreciate my love, my time, my generosity, my heart, my presence. I had to work to find myself again, to bring myself towards the light, to heal me. You can't hurt me anymore. You see, this is someone who's healing and taking time for themselves, which I feel is why we've got that solitude card, because that's where the healing begins. Being able to find love for yourself if the person that you had so much hope for just could not offer you the love that you were looking for. Okay, and last card, we have broken. I ran away from you because I was afraid. I've given my heart before and my heart was broken. I don't know how not to run. All I do is run from love. I've gotten so used to the pain, I'm almost numb to it. Maybe, just maybe, I'll give it one more try. So you could have even met this person when they themselves were broken, and therefore, if they are a hurt individual that has not healed from that pain, then, they're going to continue to create that pattern. Hurt people, hurt people. So this is perhaps the time and place to address all these things, for you guys to really have that conversation that needs to happen. You guys need to be able to listen to each other so that you can fix what's broken here. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, Leo. I went over time a little bit, but these messages needed to be communicated. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much. I hope this offered you guidance that is helpful. See you next time.